expressing our anger, expressing our nishad against the incidents at Lakhimpur. And people are supporting our Bandh.
हमारी महाविकास आघाड़ी है जो किसानों को सपोर्ट करती है, किसानों के लिए काम कर रही है। और जिस तरह की घटना यूपी में हो गई लखीमपुर में, वो बहुत दुर्दैवी है।
हम तो मांग करते हैं कि सम्मानीय हाईकोर्ट इसका संज्ञान ले।
BJP and their workers are definitely involved in all such practices where they want to create law and order situation.
There is a serpentine queue of people waiting to reach offices, extremely tense because they have been waiting for buses, for taxis.
Hello everyone, you're watching News Epicenter with me, Maria Shakil. Political protest is the cornerstone of democracy, and in our country, bandhs have been mobilized for years over policy disagreements. But those elected to power, tasked with managing law and order, boosting the economy, maintaining public order, cannot put their political agendas above governance. They take the oath of office to serve all individuals, no matter the political affiliations. They have no right to disrupt public affairs to make a political point. It's not what they were elected for. But those were the scenes on your television screens from Maharashtra, Mumbai to be specific, the financial capital of India. The Aghadi government, the coalition of Shiv Sena, Congress and the NCP pushed a bandh over the Lakhimpur violence to take on the BJP. However, if people did not agree with the bandh, the party cadres were unleashed. They forced shop and owners and businesses to down their shutters as the police were mute spectators as if under orders not to intervene. Not only that, the workers of the parties in power created blockades. These are workers of the ruling parties. Burned tires on the road, vandalized buses, blocked major highways and disrupted public transport, which is the lifeline of the big cities, namely Mumbai. Today, the Aam Aadmi of Maharashtra, who is trying to reboot his life after the crippling COVID lockdown, bore the brunt of the bandh. His life was disrupted for his elected government's political play. The spin offensive from the Aghadi government is that the public support came for this bandh, as if the common man welcomed the disruption to his life. In fact, they went on to say that this is a BJP ploy to discredit the bandh, distancing themselves from the gundagardi and vandalism that played out. But if that is the case, where are the arrests? Where is the crackdown on the vandals? Where is the strict action expected from the government in power? Or is the truth that it did not matter if the common man was inconvenienced and the political message was the end game? This begs the question that I'm asking on the show this evening. Does the state have a right to sponsor a bandh? Joining me on the show, Yashwardhan Azad, former IPS officer, Abha Singh, a Mumbaiker and an advocate. Aarti Sathe is a BJP spokesperson. Anand Dubey, spokesperson of the Shiv Sena. Shama Mohammed, spokesperson of the Congress. Anand Dubey, आप सरकार में हैं, आप सत्ता में हैं, विपक्ष में नहीं. क्या आप आज भूल गए थे वो?
नहीं. सबसे पहले आपको प्रणाम करता हूं. देखिए, हम बचपन से सुनते आ रहे हैं कि अगर हमारी मांगे नहीं मानी गई, हमारी बातों को नहीं माना गया, तो हम सड़क से संसद तक आंदोलन करेंगे. सड़क पर आप हमें पकड़कर भगा देते हैं, संसद में कार्रवाई चलने नहीं देते. पिछले 1.5-2 वर्षों से किसानों का आंदोलन चल रहा है. ऐसा ही एक आंदोलन चल रहा था लखीमपुर खीरी में.
इसलिए चल रहा था क्योंकि जो गन्ना मालिक है, जो शुगर कारखाने के मालिक है, वो किसानों का पैसा नहीं दे रहे थे और पैसा खा रहे थे. किसानों ने सोचा कि हम आंदोलन करेंगे। हमारे
आनंद दुबे जी,
सांसद जो है
जो
अजय
फार्म लॉस
मिश्रा
की
जी
आप
हैं,
बात कर रहे हैं, अगर महाराष्ट्र सरकार, आप सरकार में हैं, वो एक्ट है, आप अगर अप्रूव नहीं
मेरी
करते हैं तो आप इनैक्ट मत करिए,
आप अगर मेरी
आप
बात
इनैक्ट
पूरी
मत
नहीं
करिए।
सुनेंगे,
लेकिन ये कहां तक सही है कि आप जो सत्ता में हैं, जो आपको जिम्मेदारी है सरकार चलाने की, लॉ एंड ऑर्डर मेंटेन करने की, वो इस तरह की एक्शन को सपोर्ट करें?
जैसे हम राज्य में सत्ता में हैं, वैसे ही भारतीय जनता पार्टी केंद्र की सत्ता में है। मेरी बात पहले 2 मिनट पूरी हो जाने दीजिए, आपको सब जवाब मिल जाएगा। देखिए, जब सांसद महोदय जो कि केंद्र में राज्य मंत्री हैं, जब उनसे एक उम्मीद लगी किसानों की कि ये हमारे गन्ने का मूल्य दिलाएंगे, तो सांसद और राज्य मंत्री जी ने कहा कि हमारा पुराना इतिहास निकाल कर देखिए, हम तुम लोगों को 2 मिनट में ठीक कर देंगे। उसके बाद 3 अक्टूबर को क्या होता है, उनके पुत्र आशीष जी जो कि षड्यंत्र में पाए गए और उन्होंने
आनंद दुबे जी, फिर से आप मेरी सवाल का जवाब नहीं दे रहे। आप सत्ता में हैं, वहीं पर बात खत्म हो जाती है। शमा मोहम्मद, the minister's son in question here, Ashish Mishra, I'm coming to you, sir. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Shama Mohammed, the minister's son, Ashish Mishra, has been arrested. It's now clearly an investigation under the watchful eyes of the Supreme Court. How does this call of Bandh over 1500 kilometers from Lakhimpur Kheri help the cause of the farmers or ensure justice for those mowed down?
Yes, I will tell you why, Maria Shakil. This boy called Ashish Mishra is the Minister of State for Home, his son. Now, there is a huge problem here because the police come under the Minister of State. Now, during our times when there were any allegations of corruption, as you remember, many ministers, including Pawan Bansal, Ashwini Kumar, all stepped down because we need an impartial probe. Here, the man does not step down. One, he should be sacked. The other very important thing, he has to be arrested. Why? Because there is obstruction of justice. What did he say? My son was not there. My son was not. Who is he to say that my son was not there? When initially this issue happened, he should have said as the Minister of State of Home that, you know what, the police are going to investigate. The truth, the whole truth will come out then. But what did he say? My son was not there. He was not anywhere there. There was Section 302 put in, which meant immediate arrest because that's murder. Still there was no arrest. You know how hyperactive the UP police is. They go and arrest Siddiq Kappan. They come to Mumbai to question people because of a movie, I think Sunday. A movie came out, they came to question them. During the anti-CA protest.
All that understood. All that is very clear. You know, you have raised some questions which I'm going to take to Yashwardhan Azad. But still it doesn't answer the question that I'm asking. How can a state government sponsor a bandh? Yashwardhan Azad, the point being made here of seeking resignation of the Minister of State, because if he is in such a powerful position, then then he is certainly in a position to influence the investigation, is what Shama Mohammed and also Anand Dubey of the Shiv Sena is raising. But this is a bandh that has been called by a ruling party, and that is what fails me. And I'm asking again that question to a cop here. If that bandh, will that bandh really help investigation?
Well, a state-sponsored bandh is absolute high-handedness on the part of the state and misuse of the police. Thousands of policemen were used for sponsoring this bandh, and there were people who were stopping and which clearly affected common man's life. This is certainly has no connection with the investigation at all. The question which is asked of the Home Minister is certainly legitimate. But is this way to ask? You spoil the economy, you destroy people's lives for a day. This is not done. In fact, state-sponsored bandh, if they are allowed against the activities of the other state, for example, the Parambir issue or the looting of the bars, if the Maharashtra case is again protested by UP and there is a protest by dukandars and sponsored by the state, then we've had it. There'll be mayhem in this country, and this is attacked federalism. In fact, Mamta ji has also been, organizing a lot of state-sponsored bandhs against the state policies.
Yes.
It affects a common man who's not interested. And mind you, Maria, the last point, what is the percentage of votes they have got in every government which is in power? What about the other people who don't want to join your protest?
Absolutely.
I would have suggested they would rather look at the plight of farmers in Vidarbha than have these kinds of protests.
Yes. Anand Dubey, a quick response
Madam,
from you. जिम्मेदारी आपकी अपने किसानों पर भी होती है, उसका क्या जवाब देंगे? और अगर इसी तरह से जवाब आपको ये देना चाहिए, मिनिस्टर जो आपके थे, होम मिनिस्टर, उनका अरेस्ट अभी तक क्यों नहीं हुआ? परमबीर सिंह का इन्वेस्टिगेशन चल रहा है, why is he continuing to abscond, run away from justice? Those are the questions that you have to answer. What if a protest happens in Lucknow and Bihar is shut down because of all these developments in Maharashtra?
दो विषय पर बात करना चाहूंगा। एक आदरणीय भारतीय जनता पार्टी के प्रवक्ता ने कहा कि पुलिस का दुरुपयोग,
भारतीय जनता पार्टी के प्रवक्ता ने बोला नहीं, यशवर्धन आजाद हैं आईपीएस ऑफिसर, उन्होंने ही बोला।
ओके, दो चीज कहना चाहूंगा। देखिए, एक तो पुलिस का दुरुपयोग कोई नहीं कर रहा है, पुलिस का दुरुपयोग कर रही है उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार। 3 अक्टूबर को घटना घटती है और 9 अक्टूबर तक आशीष मिश्रा की गिरफ्तारी नहीं होती है। बाद में सुप्रीम कोर्ट को संज्ञान लेना पड़ता है कि अभी तक ये गिरफ्तारी क्यों नहीं हुई। दूसरी चीज की केंद्रीय गृह राज्य मंत्री जो 120 में बुक्ड है इस एफआईआर में, उनकी गिरफ्तारी कब होगी? वो अपना इस्तीफा कब देंगे? क्या कभी आपने इतिहास में सुना है कि कोई प्रेजेंट सत्ताधारी केंद्रीय मंत्री जिसके ऊपर आरोप लगे हो बिना गिरफ्तार करे उसकी पुलिस उसकी इन्वेस्टिगेशन करेगी? ये ऐसा कभी होता है? पहली बात। दूसरी बात, महाराष्ट्र बंद जनता ने स्वीकारा है। आज आप देखिए, सुबह से लेकर शाम तक जनता ने साथ दिया है।
स्वीकारा होता तो क्या आपने नोटिस दिया था कि जनता एक्सेप्ट कर लेती? सुप्रीम कोर्ट का गाइडलाइंस है कि अगर आप केरला हाई कोर्ट वाला नहीं सुनिए, हमारी बात सुनिए। केरला हाई कोर्ट ने साफ तौर पर कहा है कि इफ यू आर प्लानिंग टू कॉल अ बंद, इन्फॉर्म द पुलिस, inform the public at large. Did you do that? You have not done that. Aarti Sate respond. That specific question about the nature of investigation being influenced by the Minister of State.
महाराष्ट्र बंद होगा, इसका प्रचार पूरी तरह से था। पुलिस ने बहुत शांतिपूर्ण व्यवहार किया, जनता ने शांतिपूर्ण व्यवहार किया।
Aarti, he's not letting me speak. Okay, first and foremost, I would like to say that both the spokesperson of the not Vikas, I would call them Mahavasuli Aghadi, are completely digressing from the issue. They are not at all in any way saying how the band is justified. They are going on and on about what has happened in Lakhimpur, etc. What has happened is sad. What has happened is a tragedy, and the investigations are going on. But look at the travesty of the situation. Today, Maharashtra has become almost a bankrupt state. Today, Maharashtra is facing its deepest economic crisis. Today, the law and order situation in Maharashtra is become abysmal. You have rapes going on in the middle of the night in railways. And let me also remind the, Mahavasul person that in Mawar, that is the area in Maharashtra, when similar farmer agitations had taken place and there was firing that had taken place, nobody stood up. Nobody stood up for anything. And today you have inconvenienced the public completely by calling a band on a completely not even irrelevant issue which is not stemming from the state. This is a politically motivated thing. This is a complete ploy of this government to shirk away from their mistakes and responsibilities, and we completely condemn the band. I think the High Court of Bombay should take cognizance of this entire fact. In the past, Shiv Sena has been penalized for calling such a band. And as a government, how can you have this kind of high-handed attitude? You're making complete misuse of the machinery just because you have it in your hand.
Abha Singh here is a Mumbaiker on the show right now. She's also an advocate in Bombay High Court. Abha, the question here is that a ruling government is supposed to put issues or governance on top of its agenda. Isn't this setting a wrong precedent? Because, traders or life in general is limping back to normalcy in cities across the country because of the COVID, induced lockdown. Now you have a situation such as this. As a Mumbaiker, how was your life affected today?
Badly. I had a case in Bombay High Court and I was worried whether my juniors would be able to reach. My peon could not reach office, could not open the office. Luckily, I had my
Yes.
Luckily, I had my gown and coat and I could rush to the court. But yes, when you are part of the government, you have no business to call for a bandh. And what is worse, that they were beating up again auto rickshaw people and vandalizing government buses. They should be penalized for that. How can you beat up auto rickshaw drivers? How can you beat up bhajiwalas? You cannot politicize it. State may be a law and order. Law and order may be a state subject. You are supposed to uphold law and order, not destroy it. And I like the acronym Mahavasuli Aghadi. I think they are themselves so corrupt. They have hidden Anil Deshmukh. We don't know where the Home Minister, who is supposed to be taking 100 crores, is. They should arrest him. They should make things transparent. Rather than that, they are trying to agitate for farmers in Uttar Pradesh, which I am sure the central government is capable of handling.
Shama, you know, there have been multiple court judgments which have declared forced bandhs in states illegal, and that there is a stipulated 6-day notice that has to be given for calling demonstrations and processions. But here is the case in which the state government itself is ensuring a bandh for a situation which is developing in a completely different state. The question is, as a Mumbaiker, if Abha Singh is raising a question, where is the former Home Minister? That is a question that you have to answer.
Yeah, so the former Home Minister, the probe is under CBI. Let the central government find out what it is. Now, to what Mr. Azad said, I want to remind him that this is not, we are saying that it is something which happened in UP, but you have to understand, it is the Home Minister here, Minister of State for Home. So he can, if he is like this over here, tomorrow, he can influence various investigations which come under the central government in different states. That is the issue here, because there is a Minister of State for Home. Number two, you people talk about bandh. Yes, it is one day. Look at the petrol prices, 104. What are the gas prices? 900 rupees per cylinder, which was 400 when we were in power. You know, Abha saying people are committing suicide because due to COVID, they do not have jobs. And now they do not have money to pay. Petrol prices,
but my one day salary goes because of the bandh. Do you think about the common man? No. You cannot talk of doing a bandh at a time when one day salary is also important. There are people who are hungry for a day. Children are not getting food. And you don't let people go and there to do the job. No, you cannot justify bandh. You cannot justify people from earning their daily bread. Do you know in the unorganized sector, there are people who every day earn money. For them that 500 rupees is a loss. Do you know a driver? Do you know a driver from Driver Suvidha loses his 700 rupees because today you have not let him work? You are trying to politicize people's poverty. You are trying to politicize people's hunger. Do not politicize. When you are in power, behave like one. If you cannot behave like a party in power, then please step down. Step down if you cannot behave like a public servant. A public servant has a duty to perform. Your duty is not to burn buses. Your duty is not to be taxi wala.
Here is a Mumbaiker who is answering and asking you questions. You are in the government, you are expected to answer to your people. And this is someone who is a Mumbaiker on the show.
A woman gets raped in Pushpak Express in Kalyan. Where is this government? A woman gets gang raped in a running train at 8 p.m. at Kalyan. The CM has not even spoken about it. Shame on him.
Shama, 30 seconds to you. Yes, go ahead.
She continued to bark.
No, nobody is barking. That's the wrong word to use on my show. No, Shama, you will not use such a word about any of my panelists. No, that's not allowed. You please apologize to her. That's not allowed on my shows. She made her point.
I am not going to apologize to somebody who's been interrupting me.
Interruption is not the same as the word that you used. No, that's not allowed. That's not allowed.
Please tell about the rape in Pushpak Express in Kalyan. In Mumbai, a young girl gets raped in a running train. Your minister is not even bothered to visit.
Abha, you have made your point. Shama, the government of the day has to answer questions related to policy. If the prices of petrol are rising, the state governments are equally answerable as much as the central government. What is the Maharashtra government doing for that? Second, what about the Vidarbha farmers? Are you not? No, the state government is responsible because a significant percentage is taken care of by the state. There is a state-specific tax that is imposed. Let's be clear about the mathematics that is here. Answer that specific question about the law and order. Have you handled that before looking at another state?
The GST.
Go ahead.
We will continue with this because when there is an issue of the farmers for the last 1 year, the Prime Minister put out a bill, an ordinance in fact, and a bill without debate and discussion with the farmer unions. In the Rajya Sabha, it was passed through a voice vote, not a division vote. You can't do that in a democracy. Then you see mowing down of the farmers, cold-blooded murder, and MOS is still there. Why is he not sacked? Of course, we have to do this. We are pushed to do these things.
So then, in that case, the government in Maharashtra is Mahavikas Aghadi, a coalition government of Shiv Sena, Congress, and NCP. If they are in government, they can very well reject the farm laws passed by the centre and say they will not implement it.
No,
that is the way out. If you have questions to ask the centre, you can do that in parliament, not stop your own people from moving and create mayhem on the streets. Not allowed. Let me give the final word to Yashwardhan Azad. No, this is not a debate. This is about the state government encroaching on the fundamental rights of its own citizens. These are the citizens who chose to elect you. These are the citizens who voted for you.
So can I ask
Go
you
ahead.
one thing, Maria?
Where is Anil Deshmukh? Where is Anil Deshmukh after taking 100 crores every month? Where is Paramveer Singh? You are hiding these people because they will expose your corruption. They are hiding Paramveer Singh. They are hiding Anil Deshmukh because their corruption will be exposed. Each and every minister
everybody has
only
made their
making
point. Final words to Yashwardhan Azad.
Certain facts for Shama Mohammad ji. CBI reports to the personnel, it does not report to the Home Ministry. The State Home Minister in charge of the Central Police Forces, he is not in charge of even the State Police. Secondly, what has happened in UP State is certainly mishandling, there is no doubt about it. But there was no regret even expressed by people the way the farmers went and beat up and murdered the BJP workers and killed the driver and burned the vehicle. So the mistake has been on both sides and the investigation is on, and it is a Supreme Court monitored investigation. So in no way you can justify this Bandh when after every action has been taken. And thirdly, as rightly asked by somebody, what about Anil Deshmukh? People in UP and Bihar and all over are very, very exercised about his role in terms of extortion. They can also go into protest and sponsor bandhs. Will that lead to any kind of a solution? I think it is absolutely state high-handedness, which should not be allowed, and the court should strike it down.
So what about the state high-handed in UP, Mr. Yashwardhan Azad? What about the state high-handed? Why is the minister not yet arrested for obstruction of justice? You are a former IPS officer.
Why are you hiding Anil Deshmukh? Why are you hiding Anil Deshmukh? Because
one moment. Let Yashwardhan Azad quick response to that.
Mr. Yashwardhan Azad, why is he not arrested for obstruction of justice? Isn't there obstruction of justice here?
Yashwardhan Azad,
I
20
think
seconds.
there is an attempt to digress the topic. I think there is an attempt to digress the topic.
You are digressing the topic, Shamaji.
Completely digression, and this should not be allowed. It is politically motivated.
Obstruction of justice.
Where is the obstruction of justice? The man is 40 years old.
Let him respond. He is an IPS officer. If it is about obstruction of justice, has justice been obstructed here?
Where is the justice being obstructed by the minister in terms of his son not presenting himself? He's a 40-year-old son. You think he can hide him somewhere? In the case of Aryan Khan, who's 26-year-old.
All right, thank you so much, Shama Mohammad, Anand Dubey, Aarti Sate, Abha Singh, and Yashwardhan Azad. The discussion that should continue on news18.com. Can the state government, can any ruling government actually sponsor Bandh? This certainly will set a bad precedent and a wrong precedent in India. That's all from me. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow.